Welcome, Billy. Dave, how you doing? Hey, thanks, man. I was fishing here yesterday, and I couldn't help myself but to come back and try it again. The spot I was hoping to fish from, somebody beat me to it by about 30 or 40 seconds. So I'm in a little bit different spot. Something kept taking my bait yesterday. I never could hook up on it. So I want to see what it is. So even though I'm a little different spot, I'm in the same area. I just can't quite get as far downriver. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to throw a small jig on. I'm going to try it for some smallmouth because this river right here is loaded with smallmouth. So I'll be right back to you guys. 18 people in already. Thank you guys. 17, 2 thumbs up. Y'all don't mind smash that thumbs up, even if you're just coming and going. That helps me out a lot. I do appreciate it. I'll be right back to you. Kind of give you a little rundown on what I got going here in a second. I better change this thing to all chat because if I don't, it's going to lock up. Then I won't see nobody's chat and they'll think I'm ignoring them, and I'm not. It's stupid. I hate YouTube's deal. It's stupid. I wonder if you guys can't see them poles maybe a little better this way. You might be able to see them bend a little bit better. That right there, I think is pretty much just the current. So let me throw a jig head on here and see what happens. I'm sure we can find some smallmouth. To be honest with you, I didn't really expect to have 25 people in within the first minute. So I do appreciate you guys for coming in. I would have had this stuff set up if I thought there was going to be this many people this quick. So what we're going to throw today, it's these little guys. They're little bitty swim tails, paddle tails, whatever you're going to call them, made by a company here locally, and it's Hogs Custom Baits. You can check them out online if you want. This little pack, you can see is $2.49. I think there's 9 or 10 in there. Where are the cat rods? Well, them are cat rods. I'm just trying to downscale a little bit and try to have a little more fun catching the cats because I don't really think we're going to get into big cats in this place. I don't know if we're going to catch a cat. I ain't ever heard of anybody catching catfish out of here. I ain't ever seen a catfish caught out of here. But I know something likes to eat the skipjack that I put on my rods. And if those folks down there move, we're going to move down there and set up. And that ain't that far. It's just across the water. And Stacy messaged me yesterday, Bank Fishing Adventures, or he messaged me today. He's like, you got in the water. I'm like, well, yeah. I'm not scared to get in the water. I take a bath once in a while. So a little river water ain't bad for you. So I don't know how long we're going to be live for. I know it won't be late. Hey, Jason, how you doing? Good to see you. Welcome in. I got to work one of those wonderful doubles tomorrow. Matter of fact, I work doubles all weekend. So I can't stay late. 5 o'clock in the morning to be at work means I got to be up at 4. They are cute rod holders. They are takedown rod holders. I got those at the Catfish Conference 2 years ago, I think. Maybe it was 3, but that's where I got them from. So they are very cute too. So, as some of you know that have watched the channel before, and those are the few that are new, I am a budget-friendly fisherman. This is a Shakespeare micro serious rod. It's light action. Came with the reel. The tip was broken on it. So I said, hey, the tip's broke on this rod. What kind of deal can you give me? I got this combo for $15. I had to replace the tip, which wasn't no big deal. It's a little bit shorter. It's probably about a 6-foot rod now instead of a 7-foot. But for $15, it was worth just buying the reel. Hey, thanks there, Troy. How you doing? So I went ahead and bought this reel, rod and reel combo, because the reel's worth it itself. It's a Shakespeare reel. I'm assuming it's a micro series as well. Yep. So for 15 bucks for a rod and reel, if I break it, no big deal. Budget friendly. That's what we're about. Call it cheap, call it thrifty, call it whatever you want. But that's what we do here on the Fun Fishing Adventures channel, because we ain't rich. So we're kind of going to try this. I don't know how this is going to work. Maybe I'll turn you guys around like this. I know you ain't got to look at that for very long. Turn around, camera. I don't know how well you're going to be able to see anything and everything. That's what I hate about the widescreen or the vertical. You can't see a whole heck of a lot of anything unless you're right on it. He's going to try to fish. Hey, maybe if I put it over here. Hey, this is a good idea. Why didn't I think about this in the first place? I know, because I ain't all that bright sometimes. There, now you can see his impulse, and as long as I am not blocking the way, you can see me fish. So I really want to try for some smallies, and I love these baits, and I want to see how this reel's going to work. Rod and reel. Throws it pretty nice. Yep, I done got it goofed up. It's a little bit stiff, but maybe it's just because it's new. So I'm really surprised how well it throws this little bitty jig. This little 1.7 inch jig with what, 30 seconds of an ounce jig head, I guess. This bail, I will tell you, it kind of almost looks like it's bent, but it kind of looks like it's made that way. That's the first time I'm using this, so we're learning together. It just barely clears that top to where most of the normal Shakespeare reels like this will completely clear it easy. So I ain't too happy about that. But for 15 bucks, it ain't gonna hurt. It doesn't reel very smooth. Dude, I don't like that bail. The cast's good though. Ah, listen, oh, he come back for it. Came back for it and hooked me up with stuff. All right, I'm loose again. Yeah, I don't like this reel. Helps if you tighten the drag up too. And this, and I don't like factory line. This has got factory line on it. Man, I really want to try to bend this spool. This bail. I just kind of feel like it's not supposed to look like that. I don't think it's supposed to feel that. Come on, Rod. I pretty much got both those rods out in the current. Just because of where I have to sit for now. But hopefully they won't be here long. And I can get over there and fish. They may be here for hours. I don't know. As far as casting, it's smooth. I don't care for the reel. I didn't bring another reel because I thought this would be a little better with it. I was talking to my buddy Stacy. You guys know Stacy, Bank Fishing Adventures. He got him some Helgermites, man, and he tore up fish today on Helgermites. So I had to drive an hour each way to go to Bass Pro Shop and buy some Helgermites, and I didn't do worth the crap on them. Where's your guns, bro? I don't need no guns. I probably missed there too. So I'm gonna work on that Helgermite a little bit too. And to really give it a chance. I have come here and just slayed smallmouth, and I've had days where I come here and I can't catch nothing. See, I was just telling you that reel is fairly clear in that bail. Now I got jammed. See, it's getting jammed up. That's not even clearing that bail all the way. I don't really know why. So maybe I threw 15 bucks away. Who knows? It was 15 bucks. Hunting and stuff. Welcome in. Good to see you. The white Helgermites. I'll probably order some of those. I ain't driving all the way back up to St. Louis to get them. I was going to go pick up a kayak today. But I was like, that's kind of stupid. You only got a 5.5 bed on your truck. And you're buying a 12-foot kayak. So I thought, well, you dummy, you better get you one of those extenders you can put in your trailer hitch before you buy a kayak that's that big and you can't transport it. Nobody said I was a smart guy. We give this a few more throws. We don't do any good. We'll throw that Helgermite a little bit. And we're going to check those rods. I am by no means an expert on Helgermites. This is pretty much the first time I've ever used them. All I can tell you about Helgermites is I watched the king of Helgermite fishing, and that's Creek Fishing Adventures. John fishes with those things all the time, and he just absolutely wears the fish out. He knows how to use them. He's got good waters for them. Look at the Helgermite now. So when I bought these Helgermites, I looked at the top half of them. This reel's probably a little bit overkill for these. But, so when I bought them, I looked at the top half. So I was like, cool. It's a nice little color. It's got some chartreuse on it. I didn't look at the bottom. The chartreuse as can be. And this is the Bass Pro XPS, or whatever their brand is, Helgermite. So pretty much from what John recommends, you run it through the side so it makes it kind of weedless. And then you bring your hook out right here, which I really don't feel is out enough. Maybe just mishooked a little bit. So it makes it weedless, but yet when they come up and they bite on it, they'll smash it down and hook them. I kind of feel like I'm hooked on that right there. So that's the general principle of what I have learned. Don't mean it's going to do me any good, but it does him some good. I didn't have the proper hooks, but I did have some thin wire 3/0 bass hooks. And I just put a small split chop on the top, which I can take off if I wanted to, and that's why I did it, to try to let it drift more naturally instead of sink too fast. Plus, I didn't know how well this rod would throw this without any weight on it. I'm gonna let it drift down that current too. Us as fishermen, we constantly want to evolve and try new things. At least I do. I'd assume every fisherman does. So if we don't do things a little bit out of our comfort zone, what's the sense in even trying? I'm going to take this weight off. And just try to let it flow free. Maybe it won't go so fast down. That'll do some good. Turn in the creek and start over. This thing won't even sink without a weight on it. It's a floatable. It floats. It floats. How the hell is that going to sink if it floats? I could twitch it across the top. And create a bite. It's sinking now. All right. All right. I see how we might be able to make this thing work. Hey. Ah. Amy went bye-bye. I think that's what it said. But thank you for whoever did that. This could be interesting if this actually works this way. You know, I don't see why when it looks like it's a bug or something going across the top of the water. It kind of becomes a top water type lure. Interesting. Kind of jerk it like a jerk bait and pull it under the water. So we know the XPS Bass Pro Shop Hellgrammites float. Some kid does not sound happy. I'm watching that right rod. I can't tell if it's the current bouncing it or if it's something else bouncing it. All right, well, I had enough of the Hellgrammite action because I'm bored with it already. I thought it'd be fun. It ain't no fun. It's just I don't have the right conditions right here where I'm at to use it. What did I do with that way? There it is. Oh, I lost it. Why in the world can't I find a little bitty weight in my pocket? Look in the corner, dumbass. Where you think it'd be, huh? It's in the corner of your pocket. Small C in your pocket, it's gonna go in the corner. But anyway, that's how it looks with a little weight on it. At least it'll take it down. And as far as the Shakespeare micro reel, I think it's just going to get taken off the rod and thrown in the junk reels. Because in my opinion, at least of that one, that's where it belongs, in the junk reels. Competitive angler, welcome in. I can say I'm really disappointed in that reel because I bought a ton of reels like that and I've never had one that with that issue. That's a new model and it's junk. Maybe I just got a bad one. If people wasn't sitting over there, I'd be walking out in that water. Trying to catch the real fish. That was a good rod bender. Just don't really feel like I'm in the right spot. You know what I mean? Sometimes you just got that feeling and you just can't get into it because you're not in the right spot. Secrets? I don't have any secrets. Hell, I don't know what I'm doing. I just watch fishing videos like Fishing in Mid-South. He's a professional at having 10 fishing rods and 0 fish. I'm going to use this piece of garbage reel again and try it again. They cast them off. They cast good. It just sucks in every other spot. But I wonder if I couldn't take, I've got the reel at home. I wonder if I couldn't take the top off and put it on this reel. I really like how it casts. It's all plastic, pretty much. I mean, I'm talking as like plastic, super plastic. I think the bail's the only thing on here that's metal. It has a whopping 2 ball bearing system in it. So I guess the moral of this whole story is sometimes you get a good deal when you can get it on clearance. Sometimes you don't. You know what I mean? Like the Almond Joy's bar. Go home. It's 20 minutes to go back home. I'm not regrouping. It's going to be how it is. Hey, Mike. No, I'm not really having any luck. But we're fishing before the weekend because there won't be no fishing for me this weekend. We'll have the Sunday night bite show. I see what it is. Okay, so when this reel is all the way up, okay, it's all the way down. Once it gets up to the up spot, it goes up so far that you can't get this bail to flip over it. So, hey, thanks here, Catfish King. I appreciate it. Not really sure if there's any catfish in this river, but we got a couple rods out with some skipjack on it to try it. We're fishing for some smallmouth while we're killing time. There you go. See, that's all the way up. I can't hardly get that bail scrapes across the top of it. Junk reel, bad design. Check these baits on your catfish rod. Got no bait on this one, guys. We'll have to rebait. I thought I seen it get hit once really good. So whatever it was took the bait. We'll throw another piece of skipjack on there and see what happens. Now when I cut my baits, I cut some chunks and I cut some fillets. Not really big pieces, because I'm not expecting big fish. I'm basically trying to throw on the other side of that current break. I can't throw those rods a ton. It's only got like 3/4 of an ounce of weight on it. Which if I was down over there where I wanted to be, that would have been fine. So, I'm gonna check the other one. We'll see what's happening. This one still got big. This rod's done. It just snapped in half. So this one's done. You're fishing with one rod. I respect my waters enough not to throw this rod in the water, which is probably where it needs to be. So, junk, broke. There it went. That's gone. So now we're fishing with one rod, folks. I'm going to spin this camera around. I'd rather be over here and you guys watching over there so I can see better. That one only had a 1/2 ounce weight on it. It just snapped. I mean, y'all seen it snap. There you go. Little bit of slip weight. Y'all seen it here on your Fun Fishing Adventures channel? One rod, toast. The other rod's junk. Of course I could. Now I could be a smart guy, cut my line and put it on the rod that has my Helgamite on it, and use 2 rods. That would be a good idea. Oh, sorry, guys. Yep, it just snapped like that. Guess now I'll have to start me a GoFundMe page to go buy a new rod that I have. Probably way more than what I need. See, look. Even on the thing, it says it's rated for 1/4 ounce. There ain't no reason this rod should have snapped. GoFundMe page to buy a new rod. I don't think that'll work, but what the heck, you know? So I'm just going to clip this line and I'll hook this up on the other rod, so we at least got 2 rods out. Hey, doing just fine, doing fine. Gonna swap this line out so I can have 2 rods. You know, here's the bad thing about it. I could see this rod breaking if it broke where it slid in, but it did not. See, there's where it slides in. It broke up above that. Oh, these were just some, they're not expensive rods, really, to be honest with you. It's South Bend rod. I think I got them on clearance for like $10 a piece. No big deal. I've got more rods at home. Oh no, I don't have good rods. I have a good rod. The rest of my gear is budget friendly gear. And when I say budget friendly, I mean it's cheap. It's whatever I find on clearance or find a good deal on. I have one Mad Catch rod that I never use, mostly because it's really too heavy for anything I fish for. And that's got an Okuma reel on it, an Okuma Classic, so it's not really an expensive reel either. I think it was like 50 or 60 bucks. So the rod I'm switching over to is one of those deals that I went into Bass Pro Shop. So I wanted to find a good two-piece rod. I do have a couple nicer one-piece rods, but I wanted a two-piece rod just for the simple fact that if I go, say, skipjack fishing, I can just fold it in half and put it in the back behind my driver's seat. Son of a gun. I can put it back behind my driver's seat and use it and keep it in my truck at all the time. It's no big deal. Where my other rods are 7-foot one pieces. Now I got a 5'5" bed on my truck. So that makes it kind of hard to always have a rod with me. So the moral of the story is when I went to the Bass Pro Shop to look for this, because I had some gift cards, so it wasn't going to cost me hardly nothing. Matter of fact, I think it cost me like $10 the time I was setting down. Dang it, drop that again. Because I'm talking to you guys, you're not paying attention to what I'm doing. I'm trying to tell a story, and now I just dropped my rod. Days like these. We'll try this again. So to get to the moral of the story, the rod was like $39, $29, one of the two, 29 or 39. So I started digging around, and the rod and reel combo was only $10 more. So instead of just buying the rod, I just bought the combo. I'm like, I'll pay $10 difference. So I got a rod and reel. And I really enjoy this reel. It's smooth, it casts well. I can't really say I've had any issues with it at all. I'll tell you what it is here. I'm done tying this. All right, finally done. Okay, it is the Bass Pro Shop Extreme Stick with the matching reel. Like I said, I think it was $49 for the rod and reel combo. Don't quote me on it. I think that's what it was though. But it's a good all-around rod if you want to do skipjack fishing or bass fishing. You can use it for catfishing. That's kind of what I was looking for a rod and reel for. Somebody could kind of do fishing like that versus crappie fishing or pan fishing, which I'd use like the ugly stick for, the other Shakespeare micros. And I like the Shakespeare micros, but I break the tips on them all the time. I like the action that you get out of them. They handle good. Just I always seem to break the tips. So we're gonna throw another fillet piece on here. Are you guys leaving, ma'am? Guys, I think they're leaving. Let's go over there. That's why I want to beat you. We're gonna walk across the water, guys. I hope the phone don't fall. Ooh, that's cold water. I'm gonna have to make a couple trips because I just have the camera in one rod. But this is where I want to be. This is where I wanted to be. This is where we're gonna be. All right. All right. Better. All right. Let me. Hey, Freddie, how you doing? Good to see you. Let me go get the rod holders, the other rods, real quick, and we'll fire it in there. See if we can't catch this catfish over here. This is a better spot. I can kind of get over the current so I can put baits a little farther out. Just kind of like we're on a boat, guys. Move spots that quick. I'm not hauling the rest of that stuff over here because we're here. It's there. There's nobody else here. Since I say that, now I'll have to go back over there. Now the one on the right is more in the current, so you're gonna see it bounce around quite a bit. Hey guys, no, I just got this spot. I've been waiting for like an hour to get over here. Nobody's down there that I know of down that way. Yep. See, I've never heard of anybody catching catfish and seeing one cut out of it. Oh, don't come over here, man. Just slide on that guy. Yeah, I ain't never heard of anybody catching a flathead out of here. That's why I come down to try it. I got a couple of hits yesterday, but nothing hooked up. I'm a basket. You like that? Spinner bait. Yeah, right down there, man. Right down there. Oh, I'm glad to hear there is catfish. Oh, hell yeah. 182. Every time you rain, I came down to this, God, just rain, just do. It's like they know they're going to get fed. Right. Well, I come down there and not rain. That's this lady said, I do every time you do it. It's called 5, 6, big, big. Ah, that's cool. Thank you. Yeah. So that gentleman there says there is catfish in here. He even said he caught a flathead the other day, which really surprises me because I wouldn't have guessed there'd be any flatheads in here. Of course, surprises me there's any channel cats in here as far as that goes. 32 awesome people and only 20 thumbs up. Hey man, if you guys don't mind, give me a hand with that. Let's get them thumbs up a little bit. It don't cost you nothing. Just double tap that screen. I guess the people are going to come down here. I got to go get my stuff, which stinks because it's on the way out. You know what I mean? Because I got to go that way anyway. Did my chat freeze up again? No, Freddie was the last one in, and Troy said, hello, Freddie. Well, we'll see what happens. We've already been live for about an hour. We'll probably go another 45 minutes or so. Because I do got to be to work in the morning, got to go home and get a shower and all that good jazz. So I guess I'll go over here and get my crap. Maybe I'll just pack it up really quick so I can just pick it up and go. Watch those rods for me. Don't go nowhere. Don't let them go anywhere. We still got 30 awesome people in here. Thank you guys. 32. Watch them rods. I mean, that guy says there's flatheads in here. Would have fooled me. Would have never guessed it. But maybe we'll find one. guess part of the possibility could be, you guys, is my hooks are a little too big. They're only 5/0, but maybe I need to drop down to 3/0. Maybe that would make a difference. I don't know. We'll find out. Oh, I wish there was a fish on. That rod might have bent over. I was on the other side getting my other stuff. Probably give you a little better side view than the view this way. Oh, come on. You can see the rod's bend a little better like this. That rod's bending pretty good there, but I don't know if it's just because it's in the current or something's actually biting on it. It could be a turtle too. Don't know. We'll find out. So there's swim bait a couple times over here. At least. Sometimes the bass can't do a good job. That's all there. Kind of fun. I'm watching those lines. One goes tight and one goes shallow. One goes tight, one goes shallow. I guess it's just the current swirls around for the minute. Nope, not yet. I don't know if I like this deal about both of them out too, but right here side by side. So, I mean, on my garage being side by side, the blinds too much. Pretty much on top. So, I will tell you guys, I'm kind of an expert on turtles just because I have them chew on my baits all the time. That's what a turtle does. Turtle will chew the crap out of your bait every time. I'm on the bottom if you want to throw. You ain't gonna hurt me now. Throw a good new fresh piece of bait on there. I think you got me anyway, didn't you? Yeah.
I didn't mean to, man.
Oh, I know. There you go. No big deal. I think you
I ain't gonna try. I'm gonna respect you.
I just figured that you'd probably get over the top. I just think you get on you. No big deal. I gotta check that one anyway. Take this one right off. Look, actually, come out there. That was ridiculous. Guys, I'm thinking it's just not my night to fish. This might not be my night. See if we can keep this one on there. That's crazy. Not my night. I can pick on big tackle or not. We don't have really this many issues with not having fish. We just can't do it. Because I'm done from wrong, right? Not supposed to too. Sometimes I think I need to go to counseling. Apparently, I have lots of issues and go out in real sometimes. Get this figured out. Okay. I caught myself in this thinking, wow, how in the hell did you do that? Okay. You got it fixed. We're in good shape. All right. Now that I've walked 3/4 my spool here, the bell was open on this one. Take an hour and a half to get it back in to have no bait on it. No, don't feel like no bait. I think I just knocked out my line back. There's a turtle working on this one. He didn't get it. Get it. Get it. Get it. Bring that rod over. Bring that rod over. Something's definitely pulling on that rod. Definitely pulling on it. I know my big head was probably in the way. Y'all probably didn't see it very well. Lizard, how you doing? Jerry, welcome in. NJ Guard, good to see you. We definitely had a hit on that right rod, on that left rod while I was fooling with the right rod. Look at that left rod, or the right rod, whichever that one, the black one. This ain't nothing big enough to pull them over. I really just think it's all turtles. You want to think that many turtles would be down here in the swift water? Bend it over. I think I probably took my bait off the left one. Mid-South, are you still in here? Hey, James, how you doing? Yeah, we only got 27 thumbs up and 25 people in here. We had like 45 or 50 people in here. Then I move spots. So now that line on the left that was all frazzled is limp and hard and limp and tight. And I'll say it's a turtle. Poor old Mid-South feels left out. He thinks I'm ignoring him in the live feed. You will be okay, buddy. I'm going to pull that left one in because I know something yanking on it. I'd be surprised if it's bait on it. He's got something on it still. Could have been maybe the current just got a hold of it and pulled it down. If I had no real stickers on it, I wouldn't have to worry about it. Which, by the way, I have like a huge bag of no-roll sinkers in my truck. But why do what's smart? Because we don't do smart things. I haven't caught anything. I can't even catch a smallmouth out of here, and I can usually catch smallmouth out of here. I've had some bites, but I ain't got no hookups. So it's a typical show for me. Now, Sunday night, we'll have the Sunday night bite show. It's on Stacy's channel, Bank Fishing Adventures. I'm going to guess he's going to start 6 Central, 7 Eastern, but he might start at 6 Eastern. It depends on when he gets bait and when he gets out there. But the Sunday night bite show will go. I have to work a double, so I will join, but I'll be a little bit late. Huge bag of no rolls. Well, kind of huge. Okay, it's a bag of no rolls. I got like half ounce, 2 ounces, 3 and 4s. And I got the stupid camera because I was gonna like film my awesome catches I was gonna have tonight. Then I forgot the power cord in my truck for the battery. So I'm just wearing the camera because it's easier than trying to shove it in the bag somewhere. You need some 1s and 2s. Well, I can probably hook you up with some 1s and 2s. I don't know how many I got, but I know I got several. You guys. Oh, Fishing with Jeff Beal, welcome in. The fishing is terrible. The turtle bite's been good. They've been chewing my bait off the hooks, but fishing itself ain't been too good. Now, there's a gentleman that come over here earlier and said he caught an 11-pound flathead out of here, which I wasn't even sure if there was channel cats in here. Now, I ain't saying he didn't catch it. He could have caught it. But I've never really heard tales of anybody catching catfish out of this river. Even though in Missouri, there's supposed to be channel catfish in every one of our rivers, supposedly. Did you see that bite on that rod? Did you see that bite? That was a dang turtle bite. I know it's a turtle bite. I know what a turtle bite looks like. I get them all the time. There he goes. It's a dang turtle. Would somebody put me some turtle emojis up there, please? Because that's what it is. It's a stinking turtle. I come to the river to get away from the turtles, and I still can't get away from them. Hero, how you doing? Yeah, it's just a turtle. It's either a turtle or a small channel cat. Thank you for the turtle emojis. When I get that bait back in, it's either going to be all chewed up or there ain't going to be no bait on it. Or it's going to have a stinking turtle on it. So, but I'm glad you guys seen that. See, that's turtle bite. That's all turtle. But y'all are witnessing. That's what a turtle does. I can go over and reel down on that turtle, and I ain't going to catch him because he ain't going to be there. And probably as soon as I got over there to reel down on him, he wouldn't bite no more. And I'd be sitting there looking like a fool on the ground waiting for him to bite again. They'd be like, see, I got your bait sucker and you sat on the ground and waited for me. So if y'all want to know what turtle bites look like, that is what turtle bite looks like. I'll give it another 2 or 3 minutes, and nothing happens. We'll reel it in. That turtle's still going at it. I think it's just current on the right rod. Caught a small soft shell the last time out, huh, James? There's a lot of soft shells in that river. Line slack. The turtle's pushing it in. He broke your hook. Well, either that was a pretty strong soft shell or you had some really wimpy hooks. Or it could have been a combination of both. All right, so should we pull that left rod in? Were they Temu hooks? There's probably Temu hooks. I think we should pull the left rod in and see what's left. Because I really think there probably ain't nothing on that. was working on it. There's still some bait there, so we'll throw it back out. Tell you what, I think I'm gonna be a little smarter. I might have more weight in my bag. If I do, I put another weight on her so it'll quit getting drugged over into the current by the turtle. And I'll quit taking my bait, and I'll take my bait over there instead of in the current. That's what I'm thinking. Let me look. I do. Let's just stop the nonsense now. We're gonna cow hit this one on. And I give it 2 ounces of weight on this one. Now, mind you, y'all seen me snap that rod throwing a 1/4 ounce weight. This is the same kind of rod with 2 ounces weight. There. That one ain't going nowhere now. They were a Walmart bait holder hooks, huh? Sounds like something you get from the Bass or from Temu. They don't do very well, from what I've heard from people that's ordered them. So anyway, we got 2 baits out again. That one's not going anywhere. Behind the log on the other side, how about that log right there? I can try it. I'll catch that one and I'll throw it back over there for you, Stacy. Just for you. Matter of fact, I'll just swap these around. I need to check the date on this one anyway. There's sure to be a turtle over by that log. I have my name all over. We're going to destroy this piece of bait anyway. Might as well see if I got another weight for this one, and we'll just do it that way. Yeah, I think I got one more bell weight in there. I do. I ain't worried about this other rod throwing this. I know what the problem. After snapping that rod a little bit earlier, I don't really trust throwing that other one with that much weight. Snap that dude right in half. This one's going out for Stacy. If the man knows anything, he knows his river fishing, and he knows where that catfish is going to be, and there's no turtles. Don't forget to join Stacy on Sunday Night Bites on his channel, Bank Fishing Adventures. All right, we got the one behind that log. Matter of fact, I actually cast it up on the shore and had to pull it out. And then we got that one over there on the other side of the thing. Oh, Dale Sago's in here. Hey, Dale, how you doing? Dale, D-E-L, Dale. Not Dale, because Dale would be different than Dell, but it's kind of the sounds the same. But you know who you are, and we know who you are. Welcome in. Good to see you. Got to be something there. Well, let's hope so, because Stacy said there is. So we're going to go with it. Stacy is the man when it comes to river catfishing. Hey, Caden, how you doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping in. Evening, good evening. I haven't seen you around in a while. Where you been? I mean, I've seen you like once or twice here and there, but not like you used to be. Still got 21 awesome people in here, 31 likes, thank you. Academy Sports. I don't have any of those around me. Oh, it's a very beautiful day to fish. Welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you, Q. Hey, and if you guys haven't, you want to subscribe? Subscribe. I do lots of live streams. I've kind of got away from doing long form videos, even though I need to start doing my long form videos because I've really dropped out of the algorithm bad. So, Sebastian, welcome back in. Good to see you. I remember you from the other day. Been busy with work, paying with daughters. Oh, paying for daughter's wedding. Congratulations. And keeping Modog safe. You know, I don't know about this Modog character. He goes out and he does these kayak tournaments, and he like zeroes out. But I think last time he had a good outing. I think he was actually teamed up with you, and he had a good outing. What a setup are you using? Well, I'm going for catfish in a river that I'm not really sure there's catfish in. I got skipjack, just a standard catfish rig, not a Sandy Cooper, nothing fancy. That's good. I mean, that's what fishing's about. Whether you catch anything or not, or in your tournament, or you're just fishing, it's all about having fun. You know, Sebastian, you came in a couple times already. I'll let you be a mod. Just make sure you don't do anything silly and try to hide people or block people, because if you do, I'll unmod you really quick. Andy, no, we've had some turtle bites, and that's it. I got a rod over there by that tree for Stacy, and I got a rod over there for the turtles. You know, and me and Ahmad go around and connect to some of these other good channels out here, like Bank Fishing Adventures, the Fishing Hoosier, Seago Outdoors. There's a bunch of good channels out here, so go surf around. They might have content that you'd like as well. I don't just give mods out a whole lot of times because I've been burned. I've had people that came to my channel all the time that I had a couple mods that decided they want to go ban a bunch of people and put them in timeout. So I don't give a whole lot of people mods. So it's your warning. I'm not trying to be mean. I don't mind having mods whatsoever. But I don't give mods out to people that just show up though. I've seen you around a few times. And if y'all want to subscribe to the channel, awesome. If you don't, that's cool too. So I got a text from my buddy Stacy at Bank Fishing Adventures this afternoon. He's like, "You got in the water in your live stream." I'm like, "Well, yeah, it ain't gonna hurt nothing. I probably polluted the water when I was in it. But I think he was just kind of shocked to see that I was in the water." And this water has come up since yesterday. Because when I was fishing here yesterday,
I'm talking about this area where I was fishing yesterday. I could walk out right there on the tube. I see it looks like it's probably about a foot and a half deeper than what it was yesterday. I walked out right here off this point.
so we did have a little bit of rain yesterday. I guess it was enough to bring it up. A good mod example would be Mid-South a couple of days ago. Some troll came in, talked in racist garbage. Yep, that's it. I mean, as long as people are respectful, I don't care. But when you start talking racism and all the other garbage, that's just crap. We don't like that on this channel. Stay away from politics. That always turns into a fight somewhere. Try to stay away from the religion thing. I don't got nothing against anybody in their beliefs, but that turns into a fight and an argument, and it's just not worth having on channel. So I'm going to throw this junky ass micro series reel that I thought would be really good, but it's really crap. Throw it out here a few times just for grins. We're done with that rod today. Kind of seems to be the story today, don't it, guys? Broke a rod. Just broke off on this one. It didn't work with a crap anyway. So I see we haven't any turtle bites. I guess the turtles don't like the bait over there, which I guess is a good thing. It's a good thing I know my remote works for my truck from over here to over there. I wasn't sure if I locked it, and I heard some people being loud up in the parking lot. I'm not like really in a bad neighborhood, but it cannot be not so good neighborhood. Well, we ain't doing no good. I'm gonna recast this leave out. Might leave that one. Turtle nibbles. Everything except for the meat. Left the skin for me. Throw a nice big juicy piece out there for the turtles. I think the turtles really like this piece. Go to the current. I'm gonna end up stepping on this rod if I just keep it laid down. I had it laying across the ground. It's a sure way for me to step on it because that's what I would do. Crappie Kid, welcome in. Good to see you. I ain't been over to your site yet there, but I'm going to. That a fish? I don't know. Could just be that big piece of bait turning out there in the current. Because I did throw that one like in the current. It's got 2 ounces of weight, but it's a pretty good thing. What am I after? Turtles. Turtles, 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 turtles. We come here to catfish, but we're after turtles. And I was going to do some smallmouth fishing too, but I got a reel on clearance, a rod and reel combo on clearance. The reel's crap. So that ain't worth fooling with. I already busted a rod. Broke that dude clear in half. So we're down to 2 rods and doing whatever we're doing. How fast is the current? Well, here, I'll show you the current that's flowing into where I'm at to kind of give you an idea. Ooh, don't get dizzy on me. So that's what the current looks like. Oh yeah, that's. I got some hits yesterday here, so I'm like, well, I'll come back and try it again today. But yesterday, I feel like it was all turtle bites too. Yep. So this is the rod that I broke earlier, and I could have seen it. Now that looks like a turtle bite there. Now see, I thought maybe I just didn't have the rod in all the way, but that's where the rod joins. So it actually broke the rod itself. Throwing a 1/4 ounce weight. Rude, welcome in. Yeah, you probably need 4 or 5 at Clearwater right now. See, that rod ain't bending over no more. All right, thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. Good to see you again. Hope to see you more often. So today has just been a day of bad luck, but it's okay. I'm working all weekend, so no fishing for me until Sunday night. Now Dale, he's a bass fisherman, so he's a good fisherman, kayak bass fisherman. I'd really like to just see one of those rods bend over, so I actually know there's catfish in this river. I just want to know for a fact they're here. I'm not wasting my time by coming here. Kedra, welcome in here. Let me do this. I don't know why you're not this anyway. You come in all the time. I see your videos all the time. There's no reason you shouldn't be a mod. Well, we're gonna check Stacy's rod. It's not really Stacy's rod, it's my rod, but Stacy's spot. There's no bait on Stacy's rod. So Stacy's rod has really got it going on. We're down to like 2 or 3 baits, which is cool because we ain't got a whole lot of time left in it. Stacy's rod's back out with bait. So hopefully we'll get something on it this time. Still got like 15 people in the house. Thank you guys. I see you pulling down. Hey, that's a hit on Stacy's rod. Them look like turtle hits. They're small catfish. See if I can zoom into both of them. There. This one's getting more love right now from the turtles. See that powerful turtle hit? He's tearing that bait up. I don't want to go that far out. There we go. He's giving it the turtle taps. Here, turtle, turtle, turtle. This is what we're after, is turtles. Because this is what we catch on the Fun Fishing Adventure channel. We don't worry about catching fish. We catch turtles. You guys don't mind? Hit that thumbs up and subscribe if you like to watch turtle taps. We're on our way to 4,600 subscribers and possibly a turtle. Lots of turtle love. That was good turtle tap. Heck yeah.
Pull on that rod.
Guys, want to see if I can set the hook on the turtle?
Come on, turtle. You got the bait off. Yeah.
So all that's left of that big old chunk I put on there. I ain't come down here to feed turtles all day. I'm just glad I ain't got a bite skip yet. Stacy had a good spot to try, but as I figured, it's probably a turtle spot, not a catfish spot. We'll go try over there. Almost sure didn't. We'll try it right there. One more piece of bait left, guys. Let's check this one. I can't do it. I still got bait. Wow, that's impressive. That's really impressive. I still got bait. Jan, welcome in. How you doing? Good to see you. Never seen you before. Welcome to the channel. $30 awesome people in. Thank you guys. 38 thumbs up. Don't be scared to subscribe. We're hoping to catch one catfish. We don't have a whole lot longer to go. But we're going to see if we can't get onto something. It's 7:50 my time, so we got a little bit longer. I still have to wade through all this water to get back up to my truck with all this stuff. So I can't stay to dark. This place may turn on after dark. I don't know. I know there's gar in here. I've seen gar. I mean, I have like seen them with my eyes, so they're in here. And, you know, I thought possibly that maybe would hook onto a gar, but I ain't seen anything like it. Usually gar will grab a bait and run with it. I ain't seen nothing like that. It's just been peck, pull like a turtle or a small channel cat. One whisker fish would be awesome. That's right, James. Just one. I may give the spot a few more tries. I don't know. I mean, everything gets its fair shake, right? Just because you don't catch fish the first couple times you come, don't mean that they're not here. I know the mosquitoes are here. But the bugs ain't been bad yet, which I'm kind of surprised. Just one. I mean, I know I said it earlier, but I'm just really shocked of how many turtle bites we've had. Because to me, I just can't see that there's that many turtles in this swifter water. I figured there'd be catfish and stuff around the offsides of that swift, trying to feed up on whatever got pushed down the river. I would have said that was a bite, but I seen a leaf hit my line. So it's not a bite. We could call it a bite if we want it all to be better. Now the mosquitoes starting to get to be pesky. I guess because I got the water on my legs from walking in it. Hey, people quit talking or what? I think people just quit talking. We lost about 15 people in the chat. That's all right. Things happen. I'm on phone. But now you guys can at least see both routes again. So James, I kind of had almost thought about coming down today. But it was kind of like I got two of my little girls, my little adopted girls that are going out of town on vacation for like a month or two. And this was the last chance I had to see them, so I didn't come down. But I did think about going down. I didn't want to say nothing yesterday because I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do it. I was going to say, hey, James, you want to go fish for some smallies? Of course, I don't know what that river looks like there either. It may be still flooded. I got no idea. There's a bite on that left rod. Looks like another turtle bite. I'd at least be happy the turtle hooks up so we at least catch something. If I had more bait and I didn't have to be to work at 5 in the morning, we would stay late. Because the turtle's got to get full sooner or later, and the catfish might actually get to eat. One last piece of bait, guys. That one's empty. Kind of trying to double hook this skipjack too. It's a little bit soft, just from being warm. And that's probably making it a little bit easier for the turtles too. But ultimately, the turtles will get it one way or another. All right, we're gonna put this bag up. Now make sure we take our trash back with us. Throw it in the trash can. Popcorn chicken for dinner. That sounds good. Must be nice to have fancy stuff. Bologna sandwich for me. After these two pieces of bait are done, we're done. Because that's all I got left. So the way these turtles are hitting, I'd say it probably won't take very long. I still got half a battery though, so we're doing good. Let me take that zoom off. There we go. You gonna put hot sauce on it? Gotta have hot sauce. Definitely gotta have hot sauce on the chicken. And if you guys don't mind, subscribe. Hit that thumbs up. It's free. Don't cost you a dime. Helps us get in the algorithm, even though we're not here much longer. But we got a few minutes to try to catch a whiskered fish. We're at 4,575 subscribers. We're this close to 4,600 subscribers. You guys can make that happen, and I would definitely appreciate it. Man, at one point in time, around 7 o'clock, we had 1,554 views on this live stream. That's impressive. Even though it might have only been a couple seconds, it's still impressive. And almost 500 watch hours for the past 28 days. So thank you guys, because you all make this happen. See, it tells me all that stuff right there. See, I don't make very much money. That's actually a really good month. I think that's my best month so far. But Had 126 subscribers in the past 28 days. Now, see, if I'd put more shorts out and long form videos, I would do a lot better on my earnings. But with the hours I work, I just really don't have time sometimes to do that. One K watch hours. Hey, you're making it, James. You're getting there. You get a good following too. You get a bunch of the same people come in every live. Hey, I'm getting a turtle bite again. Get it, turtle. Get it. Get it, turtle. Get it. It's on that left rod again. What's the fish count, Yak? Well, let's compare it to fish in the Mid-South. You know, he's got like 6 rods out and he catches 0 fish. I have 2 rods out and I've caught 0 fish. So the count is 0 fish. But we're working on it. Not for much longer though, because I'm out of bait. I've had all kinds of turtle bites. Phone is reconnecting. Yep, that's it. It's fishing, not catching. But this is a fairly new spot. I've thought about fishing this area for a long time. And I'm like, I've never really heard of anybody catching catfish out of here. But supposedly there's catfish all up and down the rivers in Missouri, even small ones. So I'm like, I'll give it a shot a couple days and see what happens. So far, it's been all turtle bites. That's a fierce turtle bite there. He's on that bait. Can't even come to the river to get away from the turtles. Hey, that was a really good one. Let's see what he can muster up. Now I zoomed in, he probably won't bite on it no more. There he goes. E, what's up? Welcome in. Good to see you. We're just waiting to lose these last 2 baits and we're done. Just haven't had any catching action. Lots of fishing action, but no catching action. That's right, I can't throw that because I broke that one. Oh, I give that left rod just a few minutes. I'm sure there's probably no bait on it by now. He hit it pretty good. Matter of fact, I might just pull them both up at the same time here in a few minutes. All right, I'm gonna reel that turtle bite rod in. He's still pecking at it, looks like. Maybe I'll reel the other one in first, let him chew on that. I don't know. I'll reel one of the two.
All right, guys, don't forget tomorrow night or Sunday night. Sunday night bites on Bank Fishing Adventures channel. Start time will be sometime before dark. Nothing like this bait. And it usually ends around 9 or 10 Central Standard Time, which should be 10 or 11 Eastern Time. And Mountain Time, it would be a different time and a different time somewhere else. I'm not big on all the different time zones. I just know they're different. Ain't no bait on this one.
Once again, the remnants of the turtle. Just a piece of skin. Kind of amazes me how a turtle can eat every darn thing off of a hook and not get the hook and just leave only skin. I mean, that just amazes me. Just don't see how it's possible. I mean, I know it is. Because they do it to me all the time. That's why I'm glad to fish when it's cold, winterish, wind's blowing. So I know them stinking turtles are hibernating somewhere under the dirt and they're not biting on my line. Yep, they just nibble all the good stuff. Man, we got 40 awesome people in here. I'm getting ready to shut down. I hate to do that to you guys. I do got to work in the morning. So I guess I should go ahead and shut it down. I'd like to thank each and every one of you guys for coming and hanging out, fishing with me. Sorry we didn't catch anything today. We did get lots of turtle bites. We'll try it again another time here. And hopefully we can see if there are really catfish in this river. I'm not going to give up on it yet, but I will soon. So thank each and every one of you guys. I appreciate it. If you'd like to become a member, you can. If you don't, you don't. I'll give you stickers if you want them. Just send me an email. It's funfishingadventures1@gmail.com. Thanks again, guys. That's all I can say. I really do appreciate you. Have a great evening. We will see you Sunday on Bank Fishing Adventures for Sunday Night Bites. Take care of everybody.